I hope you guys like Empties because this baby is a three-parter. Welcome back to Vlogmas Day 17. Hey guys, Kira here from 50 Shades of Mom, back to share another Vlogmas video with you guys. And today I have a three-part Empties. What? Don't worry, I'm not gonna flood my channel with nothing but empties for the next couple of days. You guys are gonna get a mixture of other things in between. I have a Stitch Fix coming up, a food hack, a what's for dinner, a 50 Shades of Chicken, and a home tour. All already filmed, ready to go. So much going on the channel, but if you guys have watched any of my empties or really any of my videos, I can get a little lengthy when I speak, and especially when it comes to empties. I love giving you guys my honest opinion of how I feel on these products and whether I think you should invest in spending your money on purchasing them yourself. So I like to take time in explaining them. So what we're going to start off with today is my candle empties. I burn a lot of candles during this time of year, you guys. I absolutely, as soon as the chill starts to hit in the air, I am all about the ambiance and the smell of all those great scents out there that come with the fall and the winter. So I have a bunch of candle empties that I'm going to go over with you in today's video. And then in part 2, we have some household empties. And then in part 3 is like all of my beauty products and stuff. I really want to start off 2019 when I come home from New York with a clean slate. Nothing in my empties bins anywhere. So we're going to go through all the trash I've been accumulating for the last couple of months. Okay, you guys, so here is my big bag, reusable bag of candles that I've burned since my last candles empties, which I think was like 2 or 3 months ago. I don't know, time is just like flying by. So I have a bunch of different candles in here, some from the Dollar Tree, some are Bath & Body Works, some are Walmart, and then I also have things like this that I was dying to show you guys because I've not ever saved these, but I probably go through, I would probably say over 100 a year because I have, these are the Bath & Body Works Wallflowers. I really love them. I know that some don't, but I do. And I have like 10 holders in my house. So, you know, they last about a month. So do the math, it's like 120 a year. But I never save them to show you guys. So I figured I would show you guys in this Candles Empties. So this one is the Bath & Body Works a Campfire Donut. All right, you guys, so this one I am really glad that I'm starting with because I have to say this is probably one of my new favorites, I would even say. This took me by complete surprise. So the notes on this one are powdered sugar, glazed donut, and cedarwood essential oils. So I thought this was going to be very similar to the Marshmallow Fireside, which I'm actually not a huge fan of. But this wasn't. It was so good. It had a subtle campfire scent, but then very sweet with the donuts, like super delicious. It really did smell like a fresh baked donut, like right on the campfire. So if you guys are in the market for one of these kinds of scents, I would highly recommend them. They have a lot of scents like along the burning fire and sweet line. I would recommend that for sure. All right, so this one, let me find the lid to this guy. All right, so here's the lid to this one. This is an old Williamsburg candle from the Dollar Tree, and it's Mulberry and Fig Delight. Now, generally, I like Old Williamsburg, but I've mentioned fairly recently that these ones are hit and miss. I am not a huge fan of this one. It burned awful. Like you can see that it's still filled like halfway, and there was like an awful smell that came from it. It didn't even burn well on the inside, not clean. There's a lot of soot on the side. So for the old Williamsburg candles, I definitely do not recommend this one. Garbage. So this one is from a Walmart. This is the Mainstays Pumpkin Frosting. This one was really good, you guys. It was very sweet smelling if you like that. Not a lot of pumpkin, but subtle with the sweet frosting smell. I really liked it. Look how well it burned. Like the wicks burned all the way down. There's barely any wax in this jar. It's practically empty. There's no soot. I mean, the glass looks clear. You could see my hand through it. So for a Mainstays Walmart candle, this was really good, and I feel like I should kind of go back to buying candles from Walmart. This was actually from Vanessa in our box swap or for my birthday. I'm not sure, but I think I should go back to buying some candles from Walmart because I was definitely impressed with this one. All right, so back to Bath & Body Works, and this one is the cannoli and chocolate. This was along their destination line. It's the Italy candle. I got this at the semi-annual sale. I am Italian, so I was just kind of drawn to this. I love me some cannolis. I even just bought some at my Trader Joe's haul. We haven't eaten them yet, but I just love the actual cannoli, so I thought that this would smell good. It was okay. It's fresh made cannoli, a dusting of sugar and sweet milk chocolate. It's subtle, but there's a hot cocoa and cream one by Bath & Body Works that I did get this year that I really like, the hot chocolate ones like that. If I had to pick a chocolate one, I think I would choose that one over this one. It was good, and of course, because it was Italy, I had to buy it. The packaging is pretty with just like a, you know, Italian scene there, but I wouldn't definitely repurchase this one again. It didn't burn so bad. I mean, there's some soot in there, but it did go all the way down. There's not a lot left in the bottom of this. So, I mean, it burned well, and it definitely had a good scent. I just don't know if this would be the chocolate one that I would necessarily repurchase again. Okay, so back to Old Williamsburg, and this one is the mixed berry. This is the huge giant ones that we got from the Dollar Tree that time. This one actually burned amazing, which is why I said it's hit and miss with Old Williamsburg. I mean, there's like literally no wick left in there. Again, fairly clean. I mean, you could still see through this glass. There was not a lot of soot, and this had a good scent. It wasn't a huge throw, which unfortunately in my house I kind of have to target just because I have 9-foot ceilings and an open floor plan. So things have to really pack a good punch to get a great scent down there. But for a smaller scale room, this would be a huge purchase. So if you see this one, I would scoop it up. All right, let's get into doing some Wallflower Tags. So this one, you guys, happens to be my new favorite. When I mean absolute favorite, I mean absolute #1 favorite scent, and that is a limoncello. And the notes on this one are bright lemon zest, Sorrento lemons, and cane sugar. This is probably the most authentic lemon scent I've ever smelled. And it is so powerful and so citrusy and fresh and clean. I love it. I actually have it right now at the top of my stairs. Like, definitely a repurchase over and over again. I love the candle. I can burn it any time of the year. It doesn't have to be like just the summer. Love it. Then this one is fresh lavender. I'm not a huge fan of this one. I didn't pick it out myself. I received it as a gift. The notes are fresh lavender, vanilla, and soft jasmine. I'm okay with this one. I'll put this one like in Maya's room or the kids' bathroom. Definitely has to be a smaller scale room. It doesn't have a huge, overwhelmingly like strong scent, but I'm more of a lilac person than I am a lavender. But I don't mind it, like I said, in the kids' rooms because lavender helps promote good sleep. So it's by their beds. So I always feel like that works well for them. And then this one, you guys, is definitely a staple during this time of year as well, and that is winter. So this one smells so fresh and clean. It's fir needles, clove, and orange. Now, I'm not usually about like the balsamy kind of scents, but the orange and the clove are just subtle enough that they mix with that, and it just, I don't know, it screams Christmas to me. So definitely love that one. I even have that one right here in a candle as well. I mean, look at the packaging on that one. Just gorgeous. Like the subtle glitter here, like a dust of snow. Absolutely love it. This one burned really well as well, all the way down to the bottom. Almost no wick. Very little candle left. Almost completely clean on the outsides and very little soot. I'm very careful about the soot when it's a white candle because you always can really tell. Again, you can like see my hand through the glass. That's how clean it burned. I love the pretty topper, and again, this is the same notes, the fir needles with the orange and clove, but absolutely delicious. Like I said, a staple this time of year. So this one is another old Williamsburg candle from the Dollar Tree, and this one is in the Soothing Eucalyptus. This is one of their like spa lines that they had. Why I really liked this one is because it had a wood wick, which I really love that. This did not have a strong smell, but for ambiance, I would purchase this again. I love the way that the wood wicks burn, and I love the way that they sound. This really did burn well as far as clean and not a lot left in the jar, no soot, but I just love the snap, crackle, and pop that the wood wicks make, and I feel like that is pretty good for $1 to get a wood wick candle, even if it didn't really smell like anything. So I definitely would repurchase these just for that little snap, crackle, pop of the fireplace. So this is the Honey Crisp Apple candle that came from Trader Joe's. This candle was really good, you guys. This one is a soy wax candle, and it was Honey Crisp Apple. You can see how well it burned. The wick is still standing, and yet there's barely any wax in there. So good, perfect, authentic smell. Not as far of a throw as I would like. I burned this in my bedroom. And even though I don't have 9-foot ceilings here, I have a pretty big bedroom. So again, this has to be a candle that has to pack a big punch. Probably something better suited for a smaller room or a bathroom. But like I said, the smell was spot on. And when you were standing near it, it definitely just screamed fall. So this one is from the Dollar Tree, and this one is the Tropical Passion Fruit. This is from the Star Candle Company. I don't always have the greatest luck with them, although the two that I recently just bought that were kind of Christmassy, that said peace and joy on them, and their soy ones are very good, and they smell delicious. So I was very shocked with that. That came as a recommendation from my friend Liz Hills here on YouTube, and she told me that it was really good, and I went out and bought it, and she was super right. But this one, the Tropical Passion Fruit, I had like zero throw to it whatsoever, but it did burn really well. There's almost nothing left in there, and there's like no wick, and it burns clean. But I love the jar, so I'm definitely going to repurpose this jar and either use it somewhere in my bathroom or to hold like some herbs or something in my pantry. But definitely repurposing cute little jars like this, because look at the detail, like the little bubble in the glass, like super cute. So here is a Wallflower Tag, and this one is in the Harvest Gathering. This one was given to me as a gift, and I didn't know if I was going to like it, but it took me by surprise, and it was really good. So this is Rich Mahogany, Dark Oak, and Frosted Lavender. Now, I mentioned to you guys that I don't really like woodsy smells, and I don't like lavender. So the fact that this smelled so good together really just kind of blew my mind. But this is in the boys' bathroom right now, and it smells so good in there. So I would repurchase this, and I would even try it in a candle. That's how good it was. So here's another old Williamsburg candle, and this is in the guava and raspberry. I burned it right now, even though it's kind of a summery scent because it was red color, so it just looked good sitting on my stove. This smelled really good, you guys. So again, this is like when old Williamsburg is like on the money. It burned really good on the inside, almost nothing left, no wick, pretty clean. Some like a fair amount on that one side, but not a lot on the other. And this is their mason jar one. So these I forever repurchase, and my pantry is full of them. So here's another old Williamsburg, and this is the cranberry chutney. I just picked this one up fairly recently, and I burned this one on Thanksgiving. I thought that would be really cute to kind of burn the cranberry one. This one was really good, you guys. It didn't burn as well as the rest of them. I mean, pretty good in the center and all the way down, but a lot left like on the sides. So it's going to be a little harder to repurpose this one, but I would repurchase this one. This was really good. It smelled similar to that guava and raspberry, just that very berry scent, but very, very good. Definitely would repurchase again. Here's another one of those old Williamsburg mason jar ones, and this one is in the coconut leaves. This one smells really good, you guys, and I just burned this one recently because, again, of the green color, so it was just fitting with the fall and Christmassy theme in the kitchen. It smells really good, but this one burned horrible. Although it looks like it burned in the center, there's like so much on the side. So wasn't really impressed with the burn, but it had a really good throw, so for $1 from the Dollar Tree, I wouldn't complain. But like I said, I wasn't really happy with the way this one burned down. So here's my last Bath & Body Works candle, and this is the kind of chocolate one that I like. So this is Cozy Warm Cup of Cocoa, and this says made with essential oils. It's milk chocolate, steamed milk, and nutmeg. Not too crazy about this packaging, just a frosted glass, you know, little subtle design, but still, this one smells so much better than that other one. Nice and chocolatey, very clean, a little dirty in the soot, but all the way down as far as on the sides and everything. So I love getting a bang for my buck when it comes to Bath & Body Works, because unless you're picking them up at like SAS or Candle Day, you know, they're $24.50. So if you're not getting them on sale or something, they're expensive. So definitely something that I want to get my money's worth on. So let's do some more Wallflower Tags. So this one is Autumn. This one was pretty good too. I wasn't sure how I was going to like it, but it's apple, gala apple, juicy fig, and eucalyptus leaf. I thought the eucalyptus leaf was going to be a little weird in this, but it mixed very pleasant with the fig and apple, so I liked this one a lot, and I definitely would get that one. All right, this 'tis the season one, you guys, like, is bomb. I absolutely love it. It is so good. Look at the little, even the design on the Wallflower tag, you guys, with the little red car pulling the camper. So cute. This one is Red Delicious Apple, Sweet Cinnamon Bark, and Cedar Wood. I love this one. So, so good. And then here is the 1,000 Wishes tag. You guys will always see this one. This is a throwback scent for me. I love this one. It is a dazzling blend of pink Prosecco, crystal peony, and gilded amber. So whatever that means. But together, mixed all together, they are a delicious scent. So I love this. I love it in the spray and the can. I've never found a candle, but the Wallflower, the spray, any kind of like lotion or whatever. I love that one. Here is the apple cinnamon cider. This one was good too. It's cinnamon dusted apple, warm cider, nutmeg, and clove. You can see I lean a lot towards the appley scents in the fall, so love that guy. And I only got 2 more of these ones. So then here is the frosted cranberry. This one was really good too. I love all the kind of like cranberry and berry scents. This one was iced cranberry, blonde wood, and red apple again. So anything apple kind of screams that fall time to me. And then here is the crisp morning air. This one was really good. It was crisp fall breeze, white oak, and golden amber wood. Like definitely Love, love that. All right, 2 more for you guys. So this one is the Cool Lime by Old Williamsburg. This is part of their iced tea line. This was okay. It didn't like smell phenomenal, but it burned really good in the glass. I mean, you guys, it's like practically empty. There's like nothing in there. So you got your $1 worth for this one for sure. I probably would repurchase it. It wasn't like phenomenal, but for $1 I would get it again. And then this one, Vanessa sent me. I'm not sure where she got it, but this says cinnamon pumpkin muffin. It was good. It wasn't very strong in scent. I was a little surprised because on cold sniff it smelled really strong, but when it burned it wasn't so overwhelming, but it burned very clean on the inside. So, and it says it's Signature Joy is the brand. So again, I'm not sure where she got that from, but that one was a gift. And here at the bottom of the bag is one more Wallflower Tag. So this one is Spiced Apple Toddy, which is actually what Mason has in his room right now. I love like the designs on even the tags. That's so, so cute. And this one says warm apple brandy, cranberry and cinnamon stick. So I'm not a huge fan of this one, but Mason loves it, so I put it in his room for him. Alright guys, so that was it for today's video. I hope you guys liked all the candles that we went over and my honest reviews. I love those wallflowers, you guys, so I'm really glad that I got to include those in today's video, because if you guys are interested in those wallflowers, they are getting more gorgeous every single season with the actual holders that come out. I just wish they would have more scents that they do in the candles, like what they have in the candles. I wish they had them all in the bulbs, but a girl can only dream. Hopefully Bath & Body Works hears my prayers and I'll get more scents in those bulbs. But I love my candles, I love my scents, and I'm glad that you guys came and reviewed them with me today. So thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and we'll see you guys back here tomorrow for another video. Bye.